Qin, one of the world's most famous and influential martial arts schools of today, its story told in numerous kung fu movies. In the 70s, Bruce Lee brought kung fu to the world, creating a new and dynamic genre in mainstream action movies. One of his most famous and successful movies was Fist of Fury, where he plays a student of the Qin martial arts school who avenges his master's mysterious death. Some years later, superstar Jackie Chan starred in the sequel to the Bruce Lee film, where he plays the brother that carries on the tradition of fighting the enemy. Martial arts movie star Jet Li appeared in the remake of the Bruce Lee film and later starred in Fearless, where he plays the founder of the Qin school, Huo YuanJia, the legendary hero who is considered to be one of the pioneers of modern-day kung fu. The origins of kung fu date back many centuries to the Shaolin Temple. Apart from learning self-defense, the practicing of kung fu is renowned for improving one's health and physical capabilities, and also rejuvenates the mind and body to perform superhuman feats. Today, kung fu has evolved to become a competitive sport. Developed from ancient fighting techniques, combined with the science and athleticism of today, the sport of wushu was created. Wushu is the modern term for kung fu and literally means martial art in Chinese. Being such an important part of China's culture and history, wushu has been named as China's national sport and is practiced by millions of young athletes in China and around the world. In 1936, China for the first time sent a wushu team to Berlin to give a demonstration at the 11th Olympic Games. That proved to be a rousing success with the spectators. Established in 1990, the International Wushu Federation has welcomed 86 representative members with experienced technical officials from every continent, including Australia. Since 1990, Wushu has been a regular Asian Games event. It was accepted by the General Association of the International Sports Federations in 1994 and won official recognition from the International Olympic Committee in 2002. Wushu has been shortlisted for inclusion into the 2020 Olympic Games, with a high probability of being accepted after a successful demonstration competition was held alongside the 2008 Olympic Games in Beijing. Currently, World Wushu Championships are held every 2 years in various countries, with the most recent events featuring representation of more than 1,500 athletes from over 80 countries. Participating countries include China, USA, Russia, Indonesia, Japan, India, Canada, as well as Australia. So how is wushu a sport? Wushu is divided into two major categories, Tao Lu and Sanda. Tao Lu means routine and is a performance-based, non-contact demonstration of wushu forms where athletes compete for points. Events are categorized by styles of Chinese Kung Fu such as Tai Chi, Long Fist, and Southern Fist. These categories also include routines with weapons, such as the straight sword, broadsword, spear, and staff. Sanda is a free-form fighting sport where two competitors spar on a raised platform called a lei tai, using punches, kicks, and throws to attain points. Modern-day Sanda fighters are required to wear boxing-style gloves, head and chest protection, and are monitored by trained referees and medical staff. Recognized by the World Qin Federation, the Western Australia Qin Athletic Association is a non-profit organization based in Perth with a vision of promoting wushu and associated arts in Western Australia. WA Qin has been spreading the art of wushu since its incorporation in 1996. With roots in both traditional Kung Fu and modern competitive Wushu, the training programs are designed to develop the skills of young athletes to compete at the World Championships. Today, WA Chinwu has over 50 members within an active community of 58 Chinwu schools worldwide. WA Chinwu produces a major supply of athletes to the Australian national Wushu team and has a track record of producing top-performing athletes. At the recent 11th World Wushu Championships in 2011, WA Chinwu athletes scored multiple top 10 placings, rivaling professional teams from Asia and Europe. Our junior Wushu team also produced stellar results at the 3rd World Junior Wushu Championships in 2010, scoring 2 top 5 placings. Although Wushu is the core activity, WA Chinwu expands its reach into the associated arts of dragon and lion dance. These performance arts are colorful displays commonly seen during Chinese New Year celebrations and are an important part of Chinese culture. With high levels of skill and agility required by the performers, dragon and lion dance have also evolved to become an international competitive sport in its own right. With ever-growing interest in China, WA Chinwu is interested in the promotion of Chinese culture through Wushu. Wushu has already become a professional sport in many countries that have government funding for their sport. Countries such as China, Hong Kong, Japan, Korea, Russia, Kazakhstan, Indonesia, Vietnam, and Malaysia. WA Chinwu hopes to bring Australia to the forefront in the sporting world as Wushu prepares to debut at the Olympics. Currently, Australian Wushu does not receive government support and relies on corporate sponsorships to fund its Olympic ambition. To take the development of Wushu to the next level, WA Chinwu is seeking partners who share the same passion for Chinese culture and are looking for worldwide exposure through international sporting events. If Wushu succeeds at the Olympic Games as it should, it will be a catalyst for the converging of the cultures of the East and West. The dedication that WA Chinwu has put towards developing Wushu in Australia will propel the nation forward at the 2020 Olympics, and there is no doubt that the athletes from WA Chinwu will bring pride to Australia.